Well, we've seen how the partial government shutdown has touched a lot of different lives. Kayla Solomon joins us live at Milledgeville State to find out how students and their financial aid were impacted.
Yes, Lori. Now, the government shutdown may be over for now, but the financial aid office and students still had a difficult time processing some of the aid for the semester. Applying for financial aid is a process, and most students at Milledgeville State do it every school year.
Percentage range is as high as maybe like 88, 89%. Yeah.
Assistant Director Glory Wanham says the shutdown mostly affected students who were pulled for federal verification.
For instance, with the tax transcript issues that students may have, we can now accept actual hard copies of tax returns rather than having them to go through the IRS.
One of the students who did get pulled for verification is Chris Trawick. He says because he couldn't get tax documents from the IRS to the financial aid office on time, his account and financial aid were placed on hold.
They actually kicked me out of my classes, but it was because one of my documents didn't process. But I mean, with a couple of phone calls, we got it all worked out.
Chris was able to get back into class, but he says he learned to get his financial aid together sooner because you never know when it can turn into a setback.
Like now, with me getting on top of my classes this semester, I feel like I need to go ahead and look forward and look on my financial aid for next semester also. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get FAFSA out of the way.
And coming from a financial aid counselor, that's the best thing to do.
We always recommend applying early because that way you can always solve problems before the semester starts.
So the federal deadline to apply for that federal aid is March 1st. So with the government reopening for the next couple of weeks, now would be the time you want to get those documents together for your FAFSA. Live in Macon, Kayla Solomon, 13 WMAZ News.
Thank you, Kayla. In the meantime, Wanham says students can apply for aid online, and you can find a link to do that in this story on our website at 13WMAZ.com.